Hi there. Welcome to City Skylines Height Mapped in, no, I'm sorry, City Skylines Riverdance, episode 42B. We just finished A, which was all first person, so that you would forgive me for not doing any first person in this one because we're going to put in an airport now that we have enough income, hopefully, and enough people, and we're not going to run into any problems. So now we are going to put in an airport right here, and I made a long one because I wasn't sure how much room the airplanes needed to land in. Apparently they don't need that much, so I could have made a shorter one. So I'm going to make it down here, and I just need to put a little road for it to come off of. Not a little road. I think I probably am going to need some room because, okay, so I'm going to give myself a little room here. There. And then pop in the airport and the metro. I'm going to use a little airport for now because at least for now, there won't be that many, and I can always take it out or upgrade it later. And of course we need a metro because how else are people going to get around if, you know, if we have folks coming in from out of town, they're going to want to be able to get around. And it's real easy to connect them because I'll get rid of that somehow. There we go. Metro. Okay. Now I need to do a tunnel running from here. I don't know if you can see this. I can't get down too much closer and still be able to get the job done. Okay, we're running a tunnel from the airport down to Jacaranda in the Standing Stones area. And hopefully that connected. Did that connect? Yeah. Okay, and then we're going to run a line. We probably should put that on hold until the city was still running, which I didn't really want it to do. Okay. Up. No, I'm still on. I need to get that. There we go. Okay. Going down here and clicking on this one and back up to make it a completed line. There. And it's green going into green. That's not going to do, so I'm going to change this line to maybe pink, but light enough that we can see it. Oh, and I should probably call it, instead of Metro Line 19, we'll say Airport to Standing Stones, because that's pretty much where it goes. Okay. And it won't do too much for a while. Then of course we need water, which I think can be connected up here better than anything else. Okay, and electricity. No. Want my underground stuff here. I really hate that it darkens it, but at this point I don't care, just so long as it gets it down there. I'm going to put some business along here, so I want to just... Boy, I'm just messing this up terribly. Electricity. I want to move them. I can't move them unless I'm... Okay, this one needs to go in first. And then this one needs to go over here. I wish it wouldn't do that, but it does, so. Okay, and then we can add one more in. Right there. Okay, so that should cover this area. Now I can turn the game back on, and we should see those little icons disappear. Water and electric should disappear pretty soon. Okay, there we go. So, airport is up and running, metro is up and running. It will take a little while for it to do anything. So I'm going to put you on hold until the first plane lands, at least. Hi. While I was waiting for the airplanes to start running, I noticed that in our nightlife area, we have a lot of dead bodies, and the crematorium that's covering them is right up in here, right there. Okay, now that crematorium has, it did have 92 dead bodies that it had processed last week, and it's going to be bringing in more for this week, so this is going to go up. So I thought maybe I could add one more crematorium in this area. Obviously, there are a lot, and if I put it down in here, it will be out of the way. No one will see it. As a matter of fact, I may move them both down there because they're not that far away then, but they can function from there. So I'm going to move this one, and well, first I'm going to put another one out here. Just one won't hurt. I'll put one crematorium out here. Just one extra. And of course we need to probably run water down. And electric, I don't know if that's down there or not. Yeah, it's got electric. So then we can move this one. Where'd he go? Oh, he's on the other side of the water. Okay, so this fella, who's our nightlife crematorium, can go down here with the other one. There's no reason why they both can't be down here. And still do their job and be out of the way. And that gives us room for one more building down in here. That is something we really want. There we go. Okay, that takes care of that. The other crematorium is over here so far that... What are we missing here? Is even. Oh, it's a little tiny Dino's. I could have done without that anyway, but okay, so let's take a look back here and see how our airport is doing. Oh, we have planes. That's what I was wanting. And hopefully we have people. Oh boy, do we have people. I just saw a whole crowd go down in there, so I don't believe oh, look at this crowd coming. That's another thing I need to do, is run a little road right across here, only so that we will have a sidewalk, and these people don't have to go all the way around here just to go across. That's just wrong. So I'm going to run a little road from here to here, and then across here, and that just makes a sidewalk for people to use. That's all that's there for. Oops, and I need to upgrade it to bicycles. There, now people when they're coming across can go straight across here instead of over there. Okay. And here comes another whole batch, and they're still saying there's only 4 people being serviced. Look at that big crowd going down in there. 4 people, right? Okay. It just hasn't registered them yet. There's a whole mass of people coming out of there. Now I need to find somebody with a camera who's flying out. So somebody coming out here. That's a tourist, and it probably won't work with him. Yeah, see, tourists, they don't have a camera. So I have to find somebody who's coming in and is not a tourist, who might actually have a camera. Okay, well, let's see if somebody comes out. Here come some folks, and some of them look like regular people. What do we got here? We have going to work at the airport, going to work at the airport, tourist, no camera, tourist, no camera. Well, that won't help us any. Here comes another plane. Sooner or later, we're going to have somebody come in here. I really, really wanted to no. Here comes another batch of people, and this time it says 353 people are being served by the airport, so now it's acknowledging the crowds, and the crowds are no longer going all the way down here just to get up there. Here we go. And I'm just waiting for the influx that's coming out of the airport, out of the mess here. I'm waiting for somebody who's actually going in this direction, who is not working there, going to work, nope. And this little fella and that lady are tourists, they don't count. These folks are all, nope, these are all leaving. And this is a good thing, because this raises our income considerably, you know. But I'm still waiting for someone who is actually planning on flying out who is not a tourist. You only get like 1 in 10. So, okay, I'm going to put you on hold till I find one. Okay, there is a plane coming in. You can see it right up here, followed by another one coming in. I'm going to back up so you can see it coming in, and then we're going to go jump on it. This was the surprise. We are going to take a little drive or a little flight. I wanted to do it as a tourist, but we don't have any exiting people that are leaving the city other than tourists, and they don't have cameras. We get them later, but we don't have them now. So I have to wait until there's one in here that's not going to disappear. Now, hopefully that will be this one. We're going to tag it, but we're not going to do the camera, because we don't want to be down underneath it until we're on the way back. There are 2 ways to ride the plane. We can do it as somebody flying above it and getting a really nice bird's eye view, or we can do it as someone sitting down, well, not really in the plane, but under the plane, and you can see the wheels under the plane and everything below the plane. So we'll fly out this way so that you can see what the plane is doing. It literally spirals up. Unlike real planes, when they leave an airport, they go straight. Well, here in the game, they don't have room to go straight, I guess, so they make them spiral. Now, it says that the plane is taking off with 7 passengers in a 200-seat plane. It gets better as time goes on and people discover the planes, but this is pretty good for right now. Now, the thing about where this plane is going is it's actually headed right out here where this road comes out, and right over here there's another in-out, and that is for our plane. It says that it's flying to Verres, V-E-R-E-S. Well, Verres is, or anything else that the planes are flying to, is, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Get back with it. There. I was hoping I could get rid of the part of the plane that was, okay. So these are planes coming in from Verres or wherever. The planes I was playing with yesterday were coming in from, going out somewhere else. Now this plane is going to circle down and then fly in and then fly out into the ocean, because it's really not ocean to the plane, it is another game, another county, another place. And as you go down, you will see people standing on the edge of the game waiting. Out in the middle of nowhere, they are waiting, and what they're waiting for is not this plane. People are going to get off of this plane and go join them, but there are other people that are going to come out of the ocean, literally out of the ocean, and they're, see it spiraling down just like it did before. Here we go. I don't want this thing to get in the way, that's why I was trying to get rid of it. See this group down here? See this little thing down here? You're going to see a little tiny group of people down here. See them? Right there. I can't get any closer. There they are, standing. Now that plane is going to literally be pulled backwards, back in. See it coming back in? It's going to pull back in over here. Now there are people coming out of here, nowhere, and joining this group. And there will be other people who will come out of this plane and join this group. This is where the planes go when they leave the city. Okay, this is a new plane, supposedly, taxiing in. There's one coming in. Now you'll see people coming out of this plane. If I can get back fast enough. Oh, God, I messed up. Okay, there they are. Little people joining the other people. There we go. And waiting for the next plane. And here comes another group. And I missed the ones that were going in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in first person now so I can get down a little closer. And I'm going to show you the first couple who are coming in. And then, oh, I got to get out of first person and untag this plane. There. Okay. I tried putting an airport out here for the planes to land at, and it just confused the heck out of them. So I'm just going to leave it this way. Okay, so this is all tourists coming back, but if somebody joins this group from out behind them or comes off the plane and joins them, so it's not a tourist, then we can go ahead and, like, here come a group of people. Maybe there will be somebody. See, there are a couple of people that are not tourists there, and they are going to jump on that plane, and we are going to jump on with them if I can grab a hold of one of these folks. Now that they're here, I have to, they're at the back. How close can I get? Can I see them? Okay. I see a lady, oh, they're all at the edge. Going home, unemployed, uneducated child, I don't care. That child is a part of this city and is going home. So we're gonna camera on here. And of course the child's looking the wrong way, so we can't see a thing. This is so aggravating. Probably going to have to wait for the next one. I hope he turns around. Well, this is not what I wanted to show you. Yep, the plane left without him. want to get somebody who's facing forward, who is not a tourist. Okay, I'm going to work on this for a bit and put you on hold until I find somebody that will be looking in the right direction. Holding. Okay, I found one. I can't tell in this crowd if he's facing forward or back, but we'll try him. This is Leighton Greenway. Yay, he's facing towards where they're coming from. So we can watch for the planes now and wait for him to get on. And hope that he doesn't turn around while we're waiting. I don't care if this thing goes to 50 minutes. We're going to complete this. I wanted to show you where everybody goes when they leave. They pretty much just go here and supposedly leave the area and then come back, or new people are supposed to be coming back, but it's really the same tourists over and over again. Okay, let's see if I can... Here. Okay, well there's a huge crowd of people here, and they're all like right on top of each other, so hopefully we'll see a plane coming in a minute. Somebody's even bringing their dog on board. That little thing you see flipping around down there is the lady tourist's camera. But as you can see, we have a lady who is a businesswoman, one of our girls who plays at the park, and one of our businessmen right there. And of course we do have our tourists. And there's somebody with a dog. That's definitely not a tourist. And there was a little girl out there in the front. But this is a good guy to sit in and wait. Hang in there with me. Don't give up. Here comes a plane. I didn't disconnect from everybody. Thomas Thompson. These are all children. That's not the one I want. Okay, there comes the plane. Hopefully we're still connected to the other guy with the blue, because I didn't take him off. And hopefully we'll see people come. Oh no, he got on the plane already. And there are the people that are leaving the plane right over the top of him, because he's actually in the plane, but this is the way we see it, is from underneath the belly of the plane. There it is. It's taken off and headed out into the ocean. They always head out into the ocean and then go from there. Okay, Cedric Richardson, I guess, is who we're with. I didn't mean for us to be with him, but I can't change it now. I clicked trying to move things, and what will happen if I... Gosh, I don't want to disconnect from him. He may be the one that we're actually clicked onto at this point. No, I don't think so. Okay, so now we're coming back in, and right down here, you can see the airport right there where I'm circling. And so the plane is headed in that way, but it will go, I think, over the top of that and then circle around quite a bit before it comes in from the other side. But this gives you a bird's eye view of the county that we've created that I can't get up high enough. I can't get up this high in just first person, but you can if you're in the belly of the plane. You have no control of where you're looking, but you can at least get up there. You can see sky high over here with the waterfalls and the commercial and nightlife area here, Cherry Tree Parkways, Jacaranda Parkways, and also the Standing Stones area. Down in here is both the port and above it the forestry department, the second division. Down here is the farming. That's not everything that we have in our city because it doesn't show waterfront, but the planes don't fly over that area, so what are you going to do? I purposely had them flying over industrial and the farming area because I figured that way the noise wouldn't bother people that were living down there. Here we go. He's coming around. He's going to make his landing. And if we're still with the person that we're supposed to be with, we'll see him walking out and going to the metro, but I'm not sure if that's what's going to happen because I think I might have disconnected from him when I clicked on this one unintentionally. So we'll see what happens. At least we'll get to go as far as the back of the airport. If I still have a blue button on the other person, then we will go through the airport and to the metro. Please, 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 please. Yes, yes. Wherever he is, he's walking out. Yes. And walks right through, and then right about here, you'll see everybody else from the plane joining him on the way out. There they go. All the other tourists. He was there first, but they all came with him. And I don't know who Cedric is, but I'm going to disconnect from him and hope that, well, I can't even disconnect from him. There we go. So I'm going to stop this for a second, pop out there, and get back into the guy I still have tagged in blue, Leighton Greenway. Okay, there we go. So now you have flown out to the airport landing area, even though there really isn't an airport there, and back in. Flew out as the plane and back in as the tourist. Boy, he's looking at nothing here. That's interesting. Oh, there we go. He already got on the tram. That's what they're called. They're called trams. Gosh. Metro trams, not rails or railroads. Tram boxes. I've been struggling with that since I first started putting the metros in. Okay, we are at 27 minutes, and we still, well, really 28. We have 2 minutes to ride along with Anthony Greenway. Probably won't get all the way with him. We are now in the Standing Stones. Is he going to go up the hill there? He is. So he's living at the Standing Stones, and I wish I had clicked into the actual view sooner. Could have seen everybody else getting on. Okay, so there he goes. He's at Standing Stones, and he's going home. Lost his little thingy, so when he goes into his building, we'll bounce back to, well, back to where the airplanes are, I think, probably. I'm not sure what he's doing here. He's not getting in that. Okay. Now, did I already put the parks in here? I don't think I did. That's what I want to do next. It'll be in the next episode. In between all these buildings, off the road, I want to put in parks with there's a beautification thing mod that I found, and a prop and tree anarchy that I think I have to use with it, or at least I downloaded them both. And at least one of them is by Bloody Penguin, but I'm not sure about the other one. I'll tell you when I actually do the. I think maybe we lost him. Did we lose him? He can't be just standing there all this time. Oh yeah, he got into his car. And I don't know why, but we lost him. Oh no, that's Amanda Greenway's car. Oh, he jumped into somebody else's vehicle. Amanda Greenway's. Oh, Amanda Greenway, that would be his wife. Okay. And we need to back up. Oh, we're already backed up too far, I see. We want to be back as far as we can get without being inside our vehicle, and that way we're also not inside the guy in front of us, hopefully, when he stops. Okay, so Amanda Greenway came to pick up her brother, cousin, husband, somebody. Anthony is related to her in some way, and they're going home to the Empire residence, and we are at 30 minutes, so I won't take us any further because I need to upload this, and it goes faster if I don't go over 30 minutes. So putting it on hold, and we'll go ahead and meet you in episode 43. Hope you had a good time flying the plane. Bye.